action verbs are among the easiest parts of speech for students to identify, but its two cousins, the linking verb and the helping verb, are a lot tougher. As you know, linking verbs show the shape that a person, place, or thing is in by linking a describing word back to that noun or pronoun. State of being is the fancy way of saying how someone or something is, or who someone or something is. So if you look at these sentences, all the words in red are the state of being of the nouns or pronouns at the beginning of the sentence. Some of these states of being, you'll notice, are nouns, like boy or friends, while others are adjectives like hyper or spectacular. In either case, the linking verb is connecting that word in red back to the word at the beginning of the sentence to tell you more about it. To tell you how someone or something is, I am hyper, or to tell you what something is or who someone is. The rides at Carowinds were wooden, which is their state of being. None of these linking verbs is showing any action. All they do is describe. They give you more information on the pronouns or nouns that these sentences are about. And as a bonus, notice there are only 8 linking verbs we care about for now. Apart from memorizing this list, one of the easiest strategies for determining whether a verb is linking or not is to try the lights, camera, action test. Linking verbs, as you know, never show action. So if you can act out the verb in question, you can pretty much guarantee yourself that it is not linking. Horses can certainly leap higher and farther than you or I, but leapt is a word we could act out right now at home. Just watch out for glass vases. Stood and walked might be a little less obvious, but once again, these are words that you can easily act out. At least I hope so. So far then, none of these verbs can be linking. Now this last sentence is different. Kevin is happy. Now you might be thinking, oh, I can't act out is, but I can smile and act out this sentence, so maybe it could be an action verb. But you'd be wrong, because this sentence never says that Kevin smiles. All it tells you is how he's doing. Smiles is an action verb. Happy is an internal state of being, and is the linking verb that connects happy back to Kevin. See how that works? So now we arrive at helping verbs. By now you've sung the song in class listing every single one of them, and you need to notice that the first 8 helping verbs are identical to our list of 8 linking verbs. Knowing what helping verbs do will help you decide what kind of verb you're dealing with when you spot one of those 8 words. So, helping verbs are just like a good friend who stands by you in a time of trouble. When I say stand by, I mean it quite literally, because helping verbs always come right next to other verbs in a sentence. Take this sentence with one lone action verb, the rabbit jumps. Here's how a helping verb could help that action verb. The rabbit did jump. Notice that any helping verb you can add doesn't actually change what's happening. In any of these cases, jump is what's happening. What does change is when it's happening. The rabbit did jump is different from the rabbit will jump or the rabbit could jump. So far we've been helping action verbs. Let's try helping a linking verb up top. Instead of saying I am happy, am would be a linking verb, I'll say I will be happy. Will helping, be linking. Notice too, the last verb in the sentence can never be helping because there has to be some other verb coming after the helping verb. Helping verbs can never be by themselves. They're always helping some other type of verb. Now, just a second ago I told you that helping verbs always come right next to other verbs, but look what happens when I ask a question with a helping verb. I seem to have broken my rule. But don't worry. Can might be 3 words away from jump right now, but if I take this question and turn it into a statement, look what happens. The rabbit can jump. The rule holds true, and this strategy of flipping question sentences back into statements can be helpful in a lot of ways. And now, like we did for linking verbs, let me offer you a strategy for telling whether or not you have any helping verbs in your sentence. That strategy is counting. Anytime you have a single verb to go with your noun or pronoun, you know right away there are no helping verbs because they don't make sense by themselves. But if you count two verbs side by side, 9 times out of 10, that first one is going to be a helping verb, like here, from Mikey sings to Mikey is or was singing. If you count 3 verbs all in a row, at least one of them, if not the first 2 of them, will be a helping verb. Mikey has been singing. Mikey will be singing. So counting is a really great way to determine if you have helping verbs in your sentence. And let's point out one more time that helping verbs don't actually change the meaning of other verbs. They just change when or how they're happening. There's a difference between Mikey will be singing tomorrow and Mikey has been singing the past 10 days. And students, we will be crushing these verbs before you know it.